I did it. I did it. I'm here. I'm live. Hey, it worked. I'm telling Stud Muffin that it worked. I came in 15 minutes early because I was so scared because last night I came on here and I kept trying over and over again. It said there was a bad connection. There's a bad connection. And I'm like, no, no. I have a wonderful connection with all of you. We have a wonderful connection that it overrules everything on the internet or physically anything. And I was calling all the techies in my family and I was like unplugging and rebooting and doing everything. And it was just like there's no connection. And I just was like praying, please, at least I'll be on tonight. And maybe it's because I'm supposed to be here 15 minutes early like I am. So I'm just going to be here for the whole half hour because I was so overwhelmed with the graciousness of all of you who wrote me and sent me notes saying you were looking for me, where was I? And you were saying things like, how are you? Which is great. That's what we want to do, is check in with one another. Hi, Sister Lori. I'm getting so emotional because this is such a reflective time. And yes, we have to make a date. I'm doing great because you know what? I'm kind of a spiritual deadbeat. I say this all the time, and I'm reflecting on my life and growing up. And I grew up. My parents were Holocaust survivors, and they sent me to Catholic school so that I would get a good education. And they were absolutely right to do that. I rebelled against it, but I did it, and I got to go to all different religion classes, and I even went to mass. You know, here's a secret to the Catholic Church if they want to attract more Catholics. That wafer, it doesn't have any taste. They should use Nilla wafers. Just saying. I mean, I'm like, Jesus was Jewish anyway, right? It should be rugula in there instead of those plain things. But I digress because that took me out of mass. If they had just had Nilla wafers. Anyway, my whole background is everything in my life led me to this place where I am sitting with all of you today, sparking. I want to just spark, I want to spark faith. I want to spark trust. I want to spark there's something bigger going on than all of us can imagine. I'm feeling, already I see the wine, yeah, but I don't drink wine. Anyway, thanks. Yeah, everybody join in. This is a place where we join in. I'm feeling somebody's mother here that's passed away. There's a mother that's passed or a grandmother that's passed it. Actually, this morning I had 2 clients today. I'm not doing more than 2 a day. And I had this image in my morning meditation of which I've started to do that 5 minutes a day. See, this is bringing me to that faith and trust place. That's where we all have to go, contemplate, because we're all feeling a little stuck. So anyway, I saw a woman knitting in a corner. It reminded me of my mom, but then it also applied to one of my clients who has a grandmother, her mother's friend knits all the time and sits in the corner. And I thought that's a nice little guardian angel kind of image to have, isn't it? Of the grandma that knits in the corner, or the mom, or the sister, or whatever you see there, the angel that knits in the corner and does this protective energy around us, because that's what we need now. I will be taking your questions in a moment. I'm just so excited. Oh, my hands are shaking. Who's nervous about, oh, this is what I want to say. Another thing I want to say, I started doing 30-minute Thursdays where you can book a 30-minute session with me. I had stopped those, and I'm going to donate a portion to, I don't want to donate to big charities because I don't know where the money goes. I want to do direct donation. So, because I think about people, like I think about the people that do our nails or our hair. Those are small businesses. Like, I want to continue to pay those people, like especially the manicurists, like whoever. I just saw a thing on, so think about that. If you have excess, like who are the people that help you in your lives that are isolated right now? Yelp is doing something I just heard about on the news where they are having businesses give direct donations to the restaurants, because a big part of my life is eating out. I've had to eat in. I actually made dinner tonight because I discovered that I have this rosemary bush in the backyard, and I made chicken and mushrooms, like who knew? But we go out all the time, so I want to give to restaurants that we go to support them. So if anybody has yeah, oh, there you go, Bobby, Robert Rodriguez. So yeah, so we want to support restaurants that we love. We want to support people that we love. You want to, if you can afford it. I had another idea, like just going to neighbors who can't get out, like senior citizens who can't get out, and offering to do shopping for them. And maybe they would give you, if you are really in need of money, like maybe they give you something for that, like to be their little helper or assistant, or you don't have to take anything from them, but you know what I mean. We have to get creative now. This is a time to get creative. So I'm so glad everybody's joining. Oh, Carrie Crossman, hi. Erin, everybody's coming in today because I think it was like this last night thing. I don't know what happened. Well, I'm shuffling my cards. And I'm so grateful for you. And like I said, I'm so grateful that my business is doing well right now because everybody needs me. So I'm doing the 30-minute Thursdays, and I'm going to figure out where I want to give a portion of that. And I also thought I would do Calm the Funk Down Friday and do 15 minutes. Like, if I figure out how to do that on my website, but I'm going to figure out. I know I'm doing that, and I'll donate a portion of that also. So it's like Calm the Funk Down Friday. That's what I'm going to call it, and you'll see it on my website. And I'm so grateful for all of you. Yes, there you go. Grace Goodman. Oh, I love this woman, Grace Goodman. Help hourly workers. Yashar Ali started a GoFundMe. That's what we want to do. We want to help the hourly workers. Hi, Elliot. Okay, I'm going to take some questions now. Hail, Haley. Here we go. Taking some questions. Well, because she said that I'm the best. No ego in this. What do I need to know? Kelsey, you need to know that you are so loved. Like, I love you. Can I say that you're a client? Well, I just said it. Look at the sun behind me. Look at that beam. Oh my God, that's so like, that's whatever religion you are, Jewish, Catholic. I just had a Hindi client. It's just like whoever you are, that's a universal consciousness right there, checking in over my shoulder, over your shoulder. That's what you need to know, Kelsey. And drop your questions in the box. This is what you need to know. See the Fool card. You need to know that you're wide open to do it. And you're a healer in your way. I know you work with horses. And for me, that says go, like, just give your great energy out. Don't go inside. Now we need to ask other people what they need from us. That's what you need to do, is like, what do you need from, like, what do other people need from us? And you need to know you're spectacular. That's what I want to tell you. You're spectacular. I love that this is a love question. I took a love question on purpose because everybody's thinking about work. So many are working from home, but a lot of people have job, like whatever. I don't know. Should I show my shoulders? I should. I'm really old. But isn't that funny that when you get older, like this part is the last to go because we can support it? Okay. Anyway. Will Anthony try to ask me out again? Why am I talking about my cleavage when I'm answering your question, Alex? You don't want him to ask you out, so is he going to try to ask you out? So you want him to try to ask you out, so what? So you can turn him down? Come on. No. There's the Hermit card. When I look at that Hermit card and I think about you, I think that's your ego talking. That's your ego. You're a beautiful, beautiful young woman. Let him go. Let go. The sooner you let somebody go who's not into you, the sooner someone can come in who is into you. Duh. That's what I always tell you. Okay. And here's another question from Carrie Crossman. How can I best support my children right now? What a great question. Hi, Sean Rich. How can I best support my children right now? My children aren't here. They're into their lives. I think the best way to support them, I'm going to show you because we're going to see what the card picked. But this is the Magician card. I think that what I think for you, Carrie, is that makes me think about you making magic. It makes me think about you creating a story around all of this and sharing your experience. It makes me think that you could support your children by encouraging their creativity, and this is a time in their lives that they're going to remember. So you're helping them on their path as they tell their story to their children, because someday they'll be here, because I'm not going anywhere. They're going to say, they'll come to me, right? I'll be their oracle when I'm like 90 or whatever. They will say to their children, this is how my mother supported me. So all you can do is that hugging, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's how you support them. And you kind of take whatever adversity you're going through and you say, I'm going through this and this is how I feel through this, and we will get through this. They really love you, your kids. You have 2 kids? I forgot. But your kids, like, you have more than 2, I think. I don't remember, but they love you. They're like around you. That's what you do. Okay, well, here's another. Oh my God, there's so many of my favorite people are in here today. I love that you guys, maybe it was kind of interesting that last night it didn't work out. Arch, oh, you have 4 kids. I knew you had a shit ton of kids, Carrie. Are you Catholic or something? They're beautiful. Okay. Sure. Hi, Shirley. Will I get my job back? Okay. RGH. Everybody, everybody's going to get their jobs back, and if they don't, there'll be a different kind of job. This will end, whether it's a recession, depression. Know that it will end. But are you going to get your job back? Well, I see you're worried about it. I have the devil there. I think it's going to be a long time, honestly, till you get it back, because I know the industry you're in is really like, But then look at the magician is coming up a lot today. I don't think you're going to get it back immediately, and I think that you're going to have to create and find something else that you can do that actually might be better for you. So that's where I would be putting my energy into new things you haven't tried before. Open a new window, open a new door. Somebody just put a really long question in there, and I cannot read that. Hail, Haley, you're going to have to shorten that up. Roseanne Fiedler. Hi. Oh, I love Alt Skin Beauty Wellness. And that's a small business to support. Kate Lee Sunday, I love you too. Oh my God, I love this. I love all the people coming in here. Okay, here, I want to answer Roseanne's question. Will I be okay financially after all this is over? Will I be okay financially after all this is over? That's a yes. 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 I'm whispering it. Because you're superstitious. You're kind of superstitious, Roseanne Fiedler. Are you Jewish or something? That's kind of like a superstitious thing, like we're not supposed to talk about it. But yes, you will be. There's new energy coming your way, new energy through new projects. This is a really great time, by the way, for all of you who have this sit-down time to come up with ideas for new projects and new things that you want to do, creative ways to make money. Ooh, this big bird just flew over me. Roseanne, you have a special guardian angel. It's a big bird. It was a big bird. It was actually like a male energy bird. That could be like dad, grandfather, something like that, or an archangel. I dig those archangels. They are hot. They have these big beards. I'm usually not into beards, but when I see archangels, I saw Archangel Michael in my office yesterday, and he was hot, really. Because listen, I told you I'm a spiritual deadbeat. I see what I see, but I'm like, oh, he's really on his game now. He's really helping so many people. Yes, my question to you is yes, Roseanne. See, I think when we ask, I think it's sexy. I think there's something sexy about archangels because they're like really flexing their muscles right now, right? So just trust. Okay, here's a question I love to answer. How can I tune into my own psychic abilities? Okay, this is what you do. You practice. If you have not everybody can do this work. It's just like I can't be a plumber. I don't know how to fix pipes. Like I don't know how to do that. But if you have friends coming to you, or if you get feelings about things, like start there and just go, oh, I don't think that there's a particular class you can take. I think it's something you tap into. But for you particularly, Caitlin, there's the Wheel of Fortune. So that's a number 10. So let's do this. Let's have you tune into the number 10. Like write down things that you see around it. Like do things that I think you get in your own way, because when I go to how can you tune into them, I get a little stuck in your energy. So for you, I would say be out in nature. Again, I hate the word meditate because I'm not a meditator. I'm trying to do that, but you just let go. Just let go. Just like it's right in front of you. Just like have a brain fart. That's how it happened for me. I had a brain fart. Better for your brain to fart because it doesn't smell when your brain farts, right? That was really bad joke. That was a really bad joke. Okay. Let's see. And Jay Alvera, can you pull a card for me? Will I ever get my Cosmo license? Well, there's been a delay. Have you been putting it off? You've been putting it off. You should have had it already, Jay Alvera. You're very good at what you do. You have to be patient. That's what I get with you. Yes, you'll get it, but you have to be patient with yourself because you've got a lot of other stuff to do. Oh, thank you, Joey L. Ray, about talking about the Encyclopedia of Forbidden Knowledge. It's something that you develop. Like I've just developed it over. I've been doing this for 30 years. Megan Hart, how are you? Oh, did you want me to pull a card for you? I just missed that. Wait, I'm going back into here. Um, Jana K. When will I hear from him again? That's a future question. The future is shits and giggles. There's no guarantees. But everybody, oh, here's a chance for Caitlin. Was that your name? To like, hey, how do you, everybody, what do you think, Caitlin? When will she hear from him again? Maybe that's what that number 10 was about. The month of October. Uh-oh. I just got the tower anxiety. You have to not, that you have to behave like this. You will never hear from him again. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. You'll never hear from him again. How does that feel? How does that feel? Like, let that sit with you. And then if you go, oh, I'll never hear from him again. Oh, now I can get on with my life. Then you get on with your life and boom, you're going to hear from him. So that's how it works. So let go, let God, let what's a good one for that? Let go, let God, let somebody come up with it. They're one of my creatives. That's why you can't see that future for yourself, but it's okay. Oh, thank you, Joel Elray. Let go, let God. Wait, let's think of this. Oh, oops. Wait, this is falling. Okay. Oh, here's a question. Oh, let go, let God, let glad. That's terrible. I'm going to work on that. Always work on stuff. Oh, let go, let God, and let it be. That's good, J. Joseph. Let go, let God, and let it be. It's not funny, but it's good. I do everything funny. Okay, let it flow. There, see, you came up with that for yourself. Hi, Shirley. I've been diagnosed with bipolar through all this. Will I find balance? Ooh. That's so dramatic. I pulled the death card on that. That's a very dramatic card. Who diagnosed you with that? Are you really bipolar? I'm not saying that you're not. But yeah, there's a Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, like growth. See how you guys see how we got the creative thing going? I think that you'll find balance. I think that the way to find balance, what I see in you is that you're not bipolar, but you're like tripolar. And then I take it to quadruple polar. And then I'm like, oh, if you're quadruple polar, or if you're tripolar, I feel like you're trying polar. Like I'm not a doctor. I'm just like in your energy, and I see this like where you're all over the place. Okay, if you're tripolar and there's a tripod, then center you in one of the thirds of the tripolar and have the bi here and the other bi there, and the tri in the middle, and then you're solid. That's my answer to that. Tripolar. I think I just came up with something new, and I'm not like being light. I'm becoming that sense of humor. That's what it is. Stay in your sense of humor, and then you will find your balance. You guys are coming in at 7:19, and I've been here since 7 because I was so excited to be in here with all of you. Sayville Psychic. If you're psychic, you should know. Will I be married soon? Please let me know. Okay, everybody. We have a lot of psychics in the room today. Ooh, this light is not so flattering on me now. It got dark, and now you're seeing the bags under my eyes because I didn't put up enough concealer. But I don't care because we're letting it all shine. But I think my iPad might fall over. If my iPad falls over in the middle of this, you will never be married, Sayville Psychic. Of course you'll be married. Yeah, so you got to get out into the world, girl. Yeah, just get out in the world and start. Don't look at others. Listen, this is what I think. You don't have to settle just to settle down. So look out in the world at who's available to you. Find the best person that you can be with. We can't always be with the person that we want to be with, but we can be with the best that we can do. You know who said that? There was a comedian I loved. His name was Carlos something. Maybe somebody knows his name. My stud muffin is the best that I can do. I could never do any better. He could never do better. Carlos Mencia. Go look up his monologue about being with the best person you can be with. It's brilliant. Yes, of course you will be if you want to. Yes, of course. Okay, I'm looking for my clients in here who I haven't seen for a while because I'd prefer to pull for them because they're my clients. Hey, Nina0102. Hi, Shirley. Can you pull a card from my love life? I would love to do that. I would love to because I love you, Nina, if you are who I think you are. Well, you're romantic. I get the moon, like it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark. And then I have the Justice and Grounded card. I get the number, that's a number 11, and I think that you haven't found your match yet, but this is like the third or fourth time this has come up, and this is about creating. So if you're single, which it seems like there's a little crying face there. You kind of created that actuality for yourself. Do you know what I mean? So now you want to change that, right? I don't like the word manifest. I'm just saying, like, you have to go out and do some you have to switch up something in what you want, because I think that you've had opportunities and you just haven't seen them. That's like the Carlos Mencia thing. I was saying, like, find the best person that you could be with. You'll be really happy. You'll be really happy. Don't try to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with you. Be with somebody who wants to be with you. Mutual recognition. It's mutual recognition. That's what it's about. Hi, I am Human. Thank you so much. I am Human. If you have a question, I will answer it for you. Oops. Wait 1 second. How do I feel about Jeremy? Okay, I have to. My iPad is now going wacky. I'm going to tell you, Shirley, how I feel about Jeremy. He made my iPad go wacky. Oh, you did ask a question. I am Human. I'll go look for it. Okay, how do we all feel about Jeremy? Can everybody tune in? Hi, L. Turner. How do we all feel? Melanie, hey, how are you? How do I feel about Jeremy? Judgment. When I see a judgment card, I think a couple of things. One is, I think we have some past life shit to work out. If you believe in past lives, because we've had past lives in this life, so maybe you know him going back a long way or something that was in this life and not past life. But when I think about Jeremy, and I think, oh, he's not black and white, he's gray. I just see gray, murky energy. It reminds me of the Midwest where I grew up, and it's like where it's just like gray sometimes when you go back and it's gray. So, ew, and look at, ew. Okay, that's my face just went like that. So I'm going to pull another, oops, I got to take that question down. That's how I feel about him. I'm sorry, but if you like him, you stay with him. You have free choice. You don't have to listen to me. Okay, I am Human. I don't see your question up here. Maybe it went up here. Wait, I'm looking for it. Only one question. Oh, there it is. There's my honey. I am Human. Should I let go or pursue? We never pursue. Pursue is like trying. Pursue means I'm trying to do something instead of just doing it. So when you pursue, you're going after something, like you're taking all of your energy and you're running it possibly down a black hole. So I'm going to prove that to you right now. This is the Hierophant. That's you being stubborn. So when you pursue something, you're doing it stubborn. So you always, always, always want to let go and love. See, you get love when you let go. And that you may be talking about business, you may be talking about love, but always let go. We don't own anything, anybody, anything. Let go and let God and trust. And trust there's something bigger going on. Just have your belief system, your faith system, whatever that is for you. Let go, let go, let go, let God, let grow. It was love. You know what? When we let go of love that's not working out and we don't pursue it, it opens a space for somebody to come in that falls in step with you. And that's what's going to happen for you. I am Human. I know you, and you're amazing. You guys are all amazing. Okay. Oh, I love this question. The L. Turner says, who was the Indian in my dream the other night? It made me think of that. Like, you know what I just saw? That made me think of the Indians for some reason in Peter Pan. It just made me think of the Indians in that little dance in Peter Pan where they go into with the lost boys. And then that made me think of Peter Pan and sewing the shadow back on. It's a lover from a past life. That the Indian, it was a male Indian, right? It was a lover from a past life that came to give you some knowledge. Oh my God. He came to tell you something. I just saw like suede, it's like I'm seeing the Indian suede and buckskin. He came to you in color, right? He came to you in color, and this is okay, I have to tell you guys this. So, and get your opinion on it. So, but that's who that was. I'm not supposed to say spirit guide anymore, or I'm not supposed to say spirit animal according to my son Jake. I'm supposed to say power animal or power guide because he said I'll get canceled because it's not politically correct. But listen, all of you, you're a lot younger than me, most of you, and I'm not politically correct. That's just my generation. I'm going to do the best I can. But like when I saw a spirit animal of an eagle around my son Jake to help him get through work, and I knew that it was protected protecting him at work, and he yelled at me and said it's a power animal. I'm like, no, Indian spirit is gorgeous, it's beautiful, and it's spirit. And I just saw myself, when I said that just now, I saw myself leave myself a little bit, like my higher self, and that was all Native American Indian, beautiful. So we don't have to be politically correct all the time. When we see something that's beautiful, I just say, that's what it is. Got me? Okay. Um, yes, we all have spirit animals, and just like, I just think, like, why do I have to be call it a power animal? I like to be powerless. I don't like to be in power. I like to be, so I'm not going to call it a powerless animal. A spiritual animal is like beautiful, right? That's what you have. That all came from you, El Turner. Just come from a loving place. That's it. Okay, I'm going to go to, I think I have time for one more question. This time I'm going to look for somebody who I've not answered a question for. And let's go to, this guy helped me the other night, Jay Joseph, so I'm going to go to you. Will I find love this year? I've yet to be in a relationship. Oh, why have you yet to be in a relationship? You have lots of relationships in your life. You mean like not a sexual relationship? Is that what you want? Or will you find it this year? Let's look. I'm looking like this. See, who likes to be in charge? You have a spiritual calling to you that's keeping somebody from being with you, because you're on that ascension path. You know what I mean? Like ascension to the fifth dimension. Like you're on that. So you have to call in somebody who's up here instead of looking down here. So will you be with somebody if that's your greatest wish? And this is where we're going to end it today, I think. But I think maybe I'll get one more question. But here is the star card. And the star card for me says, yes, if you've yet to be in a relationship, you have to understand why, and it could be from past life, or it could be from whatever. I think it's really not from past life. I think it's from this life, like I said. And I get a little talky when I get in your energy, so just chill. And yeah, yes, you will be in a relationship. I'm going to predict that for you. Somebody's asking if they can pay for a question, and I don't really do that. I do that once in a while for old clients, but I'm going to be doing my 15-minute Calm the Funk Down Friday, so you can do a 15 minutes with me. And everybody wants me to take one more question. And I think this is a great time, so I'll be back tomorrow at 7:15. Since I don't know, but you guys like the half hour, don't you? It just takes a lot of my energy because I did 2 full readings today. But I wanted to say that I have clients in India. I have clients around the world, and somebody wrote me and said that she wants me to do a reading that's on India time, so that my India, who knew that I have an audience in India? Like, who knew? But they want to be able to watch me. So I'm going to switch it up a little, and I'll let you guys know, because sometimes that's like where I'm on at 10 in the morning, because I think there's like a 15-hour time difference or something like that, 12-hour time difference. But I'll come on at different times. And one more question. Okay, I love this question. Here's a great question. Where is my future going? Isn't it great that we don't know where your future is going? I don't know where your future is going. I could make something up. I could pull a card, and I might be right 50%. It's 50-50. Nobody can really tell you the future, because it's like, I know that I do it for a living, and I'm accurate a lot of the time. And it's not just luck. It's because I'm connecting to your energy, and I can see. But you have free choice. You can change that at any time. It's up to you. So if you want to ask, where is your future going? I have the thinker card. You know what? That says, don't think it. That's you're going towards making money. You're going towards having stability. So you want to keep your energy very clean and neat. And when I say that, I'm like, don't drink. Don't do anything to excess. Exercise. Take care of yourself. Look at me saying to exercise, and I don't. But I try. Just tried it. Trying is trying. Maybe that's why I'm not successful. Maybe that's why I'm overweight, because I keep trying to lose weight. Maybe I should just be me. Maybe you should just be you. Be the wonderful, happy hollow that you are, and don't worry about your future. Just stay in the present. Like, isn't it great to just be in the present in this moment and donate where you can? Like I said, I'm going to donate a portion from readings. I'm going to figure it out, and I'm going to read this later. All my charges and everything for me everything's on my website. My 15-minute sessions will be probably $80, and I don't know how much because I'm not cheap to see me. I've been doing this for a really long time, and I don't do a lot because it takes so much of my energy. But you can read about me on my website. You can go to psychicshirley.com, shirleylipner.com. There's a link, and I'm going to do the 15-minute Calm the Funk Down Fridays. Ooh, I got a solid half hour of joy with all of you. So I'll be back tomorrow night, and you can always DM me and whatever, and I hope I'll see some of you on FaceTime. Everything's FaceTime now. Okay, love you guys. Bye. And I'm going to put everything up on YouTube. I'm backed up, so bye.